What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Duck the Great Western Engine is probably one of the most jank Thomas characters to ever exist, and honestly, I don't think a better word describes him. If you didn't see this coming, then you're stupid. I mean, he's the namesake of the channel, so it's fitting enough. But with that out of the way, let's get started with today's hyped up installment on Let's Talk Thomas. Duck the Schmuck Engine was introduced in the 8th episode of the 2nd season of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, where he very, gracefully displayed that he is an engine that you do not want to mess with. His next major appearance was in the same season, in the Duck and Diesel trilogy, where he met his sworn rival, got framed for hate crimes, and crashed into a barbershop. Yeah, they really went above and beyond with this character. In terms of introductory seasons, I'd say Duck has it pretty good. He built a strong character for himself in Season 2 to make room for others in seasons to come, while also being able to keep his fair share of limelight. In classic seasons to come after Season 2, Duck is pictured as more of a witty, sly type of dude.
Henry, he asked, would you like my tenders? It is a great honor, continued Duck thoughtfully. I have 6, and you can have them this evening.
I adore this character treatment, and like most things, it stayed relatively consistent throughout the rest of the classic series. Then, this happened. Many things seemed to go south during the new series, and you could say Duck was one, but he didn't exactly exist. Like, at all. Until this season. I hate this season. It is straight trash. I rewatched this season in recent memory, and there's not an episode I'd give higher than a 5.5 out of 10. And of course, it's the season that this relatively good character has to come back. He appeared 4 times, and barely did anything. Yeah, there's not really anything more to say. He just existed. Yeah, I pretty much just want to rant about Season 12.
Just then, Duck rolled past, pulling some empty coal cars.
Oh dear, looks like you two got some of the bad coal that arrived today. Bad coal?
You guys know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Fan service. Ever since he's been back in the show, Duck seems to have not been able to escape the title of a fan service character. In his first few seasons of the Brenner era, he was utilized to not a very fulfilling extent. He was thrown into random shots and sometimes given lines for the sole purpose of making the fans happy. So what's my opinion on all this? Well, honestly, I don't hate it. Sometimes I actually enjoy it. I mean, yeah, it's not the most admirable thing to do, but that doesn't necessarily make it bad. I tend to find fan service scenes, especially ones including Duck, that don't put a massive dent in the story for no reason, relatively enjoyable. They have a tendency to be relatively pleasant and short. Now obviously I understand, scenes that get in the way are not good, but finding ones in that variety involving Duck that are majorly unenjoyable is kinda hard. Other characters, yes, but I like to think Duck's a relative exception. Relative. And even still, fan service isn't all Duck's good for. I mean, he was good for 3 seasons, but he has a multitude of good appearances afterward. A decent episode in Season 22 showing a softer side of him, and a secondary role in the Season 20 episode where he doesn't even mention the Great Western. And considering for the past 3 seasons his only character trait was being Great Western, I highly respect that. So, in conclusion, Duck is fine. There's never really been a time where I haven't liked Duck. He's just one of those characters. Although he's been through the works, I think our good old Waddle Wheels has had a relatively consistent career. Relatively consistent. And we are back. Yeah, still doing these. This one wasn't too long, so thank you for not wasting all of your time, I guess. I was gonna make this video sooner, but then stuff happened, and yeah, stuff happens. But, well, I have nothing else to say, so, of course, I'll see you when I decide to upload again.